Helping their customers achieve global connectivity is the driving force behind this brand story. Satellite phones from Whenever Communications provide voice, SMS, and data services without the need for cellular network. So travel with confidence, knowing you're covered absolutely anywhere on Earth.
Satellite communications for me started after a disaster that happened in Indonesia. At the time I was in communications, but more of on a local cellular communications. We started looking for different alternatives to stay connected. Cell towers go down, landlines are no longer available, and we came across technology of satellite communications, everything from voice to data.
We give people the ability to communicate wherever they want to go, whether it's just helping somebody work remotely or stay safe or feel safe if they're going offshore or have more redundancy for their business. So being able to give people that communications and reliability is really a joy of mine. Hurricanes in particular affected areas that were real close to our office. And we got the idea. So many people that are disconnected right now that need to be able to communicate for food, water, porta potties need to be delivered. So we actually brought satellite phones to the sites that were affected, and that was how the company was pretty much born.
We are classified as extremely high risk in our insurance company. Diving with white sharks, but not only that, being in the middle of the ocean, 250 miles away from any land, 3 hours away from a helicopter showing up, your life is the satellite phone. If that goes down, there's no help. So relying on that is huge. We were tracking a hurricane that was coming up to Guadalupe Island down in Mexico, and it was barreling right for us. And there were 6 other shark boats there. We were the only one that had a satellite phone and internet on the boat. And they were all calling, and every hour, hey, where's the hurricane? Where's the hurricane? And so we were able to alert the rest of the boats there that get out of the way because here comes the hurricane. And thanks to the satellite phone, we were able to relay that information to all our competitors.
The last time I had the best communication that I needed the most, for sure, for me, was at the Baja 1000. We were broken down, we had a broken rear arm, and basically if we didn't have the satellite phone, we would not be able to communicate with our pits and get it going again.
The scenario that you go into areas where cell phones don't have that coverage, us providing not only that basic communications capability, but also having the ability to provide mission-critical data and communications capabilities. Aside from just reaching out and saying hello to friends and family, sometimes it's critical for your location, you're in a distressed situation, you need help. So we bring products that not only keep you connected on a social level, but on a life-saving level. So when it comes to our product line, it's very diverse, it's vast. We can get you connected from just that simple phone call to transferring data, being able to access your emails, send files.
In the event of an emergency, voice is invaluable. To be able to call somebody and have the voice communications, that adds a lot just in addition to the tracking and the messaging. So most of the satellite phones you see here with the antennas are going to give you voice and text on a near global network. They're not like our smartphones. Most of them are not going to do data or internet. There are some unique devices like the Iridium Go that will give you some limited amount of data, very popular with sailors and fishermen. You can get email, weather data, and some basic communications like that.
We got the call to jump into action recently when Texas experienced their catastrophic winter weather event. For us, that means turning around, getting into our offices, packing products, getting them on airplanes, and getting them into Texas and the affected areas. Our people quickly mobilized. We have equipment already pre-staged. We get that fast to the airports. From the airports, we get it right onto cargo, so we're certified with all the cargo facilities. That way we can actually put it on the plane, get it to the closest city. If people can actually go to the airport, they can get it. If they can't, we also try to coordinate couriers who are still running to bring it out to them.
The night before the race, maybe midnight at night, I called the office down in Mexico, and they came down there and physically came to my hotel, wired the car, got it all done because we had problems and we didn't know what we were doing. That's what it's all about. The customer service is unbelievable.
So customer service in our industry is huge. You know, when I have a problem, I can call and they answer 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, which these days is very unheard of.
The CEO of the company has made it a point that our inventory is going to be abundant, and we keep inventory strategically planned throughout the U.S. In multiple warehouses, so we're not going to run out. In time of disasters, you guys can definitely look to us to provide you with that critical data.
For more information on the products and services offered by Satellite Phone Store, visit their website at satellitephonestore.com or give them a call at 1-877-943-6383. Hey everyone, I'm Jana Angel with Trending Today, and we are turning the heat up here in Houston. We're going to take a look at the product that the Houston Fire Department depends on to keep their team and their families at home safe and sound. Let's visit Selective Micro.
We're in the industry to make things safe, keep things clean. One thing people are looking for today is a way to be safe without all the chemical residue and all the harsh chemicals that are currently available for disinfection. Our partner industries range. They range from food safety all the way to dynamic healthcare. In this case, like the Houston Fire Department. They were looking for a way to keep their equipment safe, their people safe, and to stay sharp as first responders. We were able to partner with them to find an application that fit their need.
So in Houston, we have a dedicated hazmat team, which means 24/7, we have a team available to respond to all kinds of incidents, as from gas leaks to spills to weapons of mass destruction, terrorist attacks, and we lead the nation in the chemical industry. So, you know, we have that to deal with as well. Here at Houston Fire Department, we use Selective Micro to keep our people safe. We use it, we trust them, and they've just been there for us, and that's the product that we're going to use to continue to keep our teams protected.
So with our delivery system, we are able to really meet the end user's desired application, anywhere from going from a food antimicrobial wash all the way to hospital grade disinfectant. And regardless of what their application is, we can ensure that they are getting a ultra-pure greater than 99% chlorine dioxide product in their hand over and over.
So we use Selective Micro on all of our admin buildings. We use them in our fire stations, in our kitchens, in our living areas, in our sleeping areas. We use them on all of our apparatuses. We use them on our equipment that we take into houses. We use it to disinfect everywhere.
The beauty of our patented technology with our chlorine dioxide is it's non-corrosive, so it's not going to mess with any of their apparatus applications. It's not going to cause any kind of skin irritation to their team, which is very important because with other chemicals, the continuous buildup causes that sensitivity or the skin burn, which you're not going to find with our product.
So we carry products that are EPA registered, FDA compliant, and even NSF certified for restaurants. With that, we have several years of accredited laboratory data, as well as on-site data generated and internally generated as well. So we love working with customers to develop site-specific product applications. Development right now is focused on a non-localized gas application, very efficacious treatment for use in many different settings.
If you've got disinfection problems, if you've got safety problems, you're worried about the things that are happening today, talk to us. If we can't do it, we won't. We won't tell you that we can if we can't. But in general cases, we are very good at bringing solutions to the customers.
All right, Trending Today. Hope that was hot enough for you. Big thanks to Selective Micro for keeping all of us here at the Houston Fire Academy safe and you at home.
Thank you everyone for joining me here in Houston. I hope you enjoyed seeing inside Selective Micro and what they're doing in the world of wellness. Join us next time on Trending Today for more modern marvels. Perhaps no issue is more trending today than that of public safety. One group, First Responder Technologies, is utilizing existing technology in a revolutionary way to ensure that we're safer when we gather in public spaces.
3 people have been killed in a knife attack in the French city of Nice.
When at least one gunman opened fire in the city center. The gunman opened fire at Sandy Hook Elementary School in Connecticut.
Gunfire erupted this afternoon.
A lone gunman opens fire.
A gunman targeting a synagogue on the holy day of Yom Kippur.
Crime scene investigators are still here looking for more evidence.
Revealing the worsening toll, at least 59 now dead.
Several gunmen armed with rifles opening fire. Austrian police ordered people to take cover.
First responders with new technology is going to be creating safer spaces in cities, in smarter cities, and making the world a better place. The great thing about this technology is it reflects our own company's mission of being values-based. So we're talking about protective technology that respects people's privacy and that allows them to feel safe, allows the public space to be safer, and yet does it in a way that's respectful for all.
We're commercializing technology that detects openly carried and concealed weapons. That includes guns and large knives.
Sad reality is we're still seeing mass shootings, and it's still projected that mass shootings will increase year over year. In the US alone, in 2020, we could be looking at over 600 mass shootings. One of the many tragedies of the pandemic is it's resulted in more people experiencing pressures related to mental health, more people feeling confined, more people stuck at home. With the advancement of this new technology, we're feeling very positive about the effect we can have in diminishing the reality of these mass incidents. One of the exciting dimensions of this new company and the technology is that it was founded by an individual who spent years as a national police officer. And so somebody who on the scene and on the ground knows the pressures, knows what needs to be done, knows what types of things have to be in place to reduce the possibilities of mass shootings ever taking place in the first place.
We have two main products. They're both sensors. And what they do is they provide real-time information to the system owner. So that might be a homeowner, a business owner, security personnel, or a first responder, so they can take action based on the presence of a weapon on their premise. This information can be accessed anywhere on any connected device. That can be a phone, a tablet, a desktop computer, and it can provide the early warning and situational awareness that can save lives. Sentinel Wi-Fi is our concealed weapon detection system. It uses regular Wi-Fi signals to detect the presence of a weapon, either openly carried or concealed, on a person or in the bags that they carry. And through the AI processing of those Wi-Fi signals, we can detect the presence of that weapon and take action. Our Sentinel Threat Management System, or TMS for short, is an application that can run on a phone, tablet, or computer. And it provides you access to the information coming off our two sensors. So that information includes video, the detection of weapons, the location and nature of the perpetrator, and also it has integrated response. It delivers the video and detections from Sentinel Vision and Sentinel Wi-Fi into a device that you can carry with you anywhere. What that means is that you get instant notification of threats, and you can get video feed from your premise anywhere that you might be. TMS can trigger multiple sequences of events. That can be sounding the alarm, sending an alert, locking a door via integration with another security system, or notifying first responders.
Our vision here is global. There really is no place on the planet that's immune to these type of horrific attacks. UK, to look at France, other parts of Europe, where this type of violence can manifest in many frightening ways. And so the interest is there, and I'm really happy to say that along with the interest, there's a solution. As Canada's former Minister of Public Safety, responsible for national policing and also for our borders, it became very clear to me that this first responder technology is going to both protect privacy and, most importantly, save lives. Really, for me, it's just an honor to be able to work with an impressive group like this. People who have public policy experience, people who have policing, security experience, people who have experience in defense. This is all leading to what's going to be a very successful product.
Sentinel Vision Camera is in the market with our partners and ready to order now. Sentinel Wi-Fi is at the alpha stage with more updates coming soon.
Our technology being made available to first responders is going to make the difference. It's going to save their lives, and it's going to save the lives of the people they protect.
Let's take a moment to shout out some organizations that are changing the game in safety and security. With the incredibly rapid evolution of security and IT environments, traditional and even recently developed cybersecurity methods are becoming ineffective. The innovators at ClearData, a healthcare-specific cloud security organization, have developed the most robust, secure, reliable, and HIPAA-compliant cloud computing solution in the industry to keep our personal healthcare data safe and private. For their impressive efforts, the team at ClearData was recently named to JMP's list of 80 most elite private cybersecurity and IT companies. Navigate 360 was founded by a group of thought leaders that recognized how important it is for people to not only be safe, but to feel safe. Active in more than 35,000 schools and communities, Navigate 360 empowers people to stay safe and thrive physically, socially, and emotionally. Through their leading industry experts, Navigate 360 has developed safety and solutions expanding the full spectrum, including threat detection and prevention, mental health and wellness, and safety management and preparedness. Our next safety and security shout out goes to Listos, California, who recently partnered with California Fire Safe Council to roll out a wildfire preparedness toolkit and trailer program. Across California, this initiative will provide education and assistance to high-risk fire communities across the state, empowering citizens and communities to organize and create wildfire evacuation plans, defensible spaces, community fuel breaks, and home hardening plans. Along with fire preparedness, Listos, California helps the state's most diverse and vulnerable populations prepare for natural disasters and public health emergencies. Shoutouts to these three organizations and many like them, whose stories of innovation and action, especially in the safety and security space, we're honored to feature on Trending Today. The Association of Aquatic Professionals is a nonprofit organization that focuses on continuing education, safe policies and practices for aquatic professionals nationwide. The AOAP is on a mission to prevent drowning and make swimming and other aquatic activities safer for everyone.
Water, although it's fun and provides a source of recreation and exercise for outdoor activities, it's of the utmost importance that everyone understand and respect the water.
Ultimately, the goal is drowning prevention and water safety.
It is heartwarming to know that there are other organizations out there besides Drennan's Dreams, like the AOAP, that take drowning as seriously, drowning prevention and water safety as seriously as they do. It should be the goal of every aquatic professional that at the end of the day, every patron or visitor goes home safe at the end of the day, and that should be the #1 priority.
The Respect the Water campaign is a drowning prevention campaign that we have released to everyone to make sure that they are safe in, on, and around the water. And really, we want people to respect the water. We have actually teamed up with Matt Biondi, who is an 8-time gold medalist and world record holder.
The Association of Aquatic Professionals encourages you to respect the water. Recognition, education, supervision, physical barriers, expectations, communication, and training.
It's a campaign that we set up to help ensure that everybody can be educated on how wonderful water is, but how quickly incidents can occur when you're in, around, or near them as well. We want to make sure that swimming is accessible to everyone. We were the first drowning prevention program that actually had information for individuals in Spanish.
Over the years, we recognized that our association had a little bit of work that we could do as well in terms of broadening our outreach and recruiting members from diverse backgrounds. It's extremely important to us, and to be able to work for an association that recognizes that getting water safety information to those communities is important and doing it for free.
But we want to get people out there. We want to get them to learn how to swim, because by learning to swim, and getting our message out there, we're saving lives.
Water safety and CPR classes and lifeguarding were essential in my upbringing.
Aquatic professionals for aquatic professionals.
As a core mission, the AOAP knows that drowning prevention is the responsibility of everyone. The AOAP partners with countless organizations nationwide in an effort to help educate the public about water safety.
Our next brand is revolutionizing the standard of clean. bioPURE's advanced treatment process allows for quicker and more complete sanitizing disinfection of surfaces in your home or business. The bioPURE team are experts at commercial and residential disinfection applications, with no inconvenience to your staff or family members.
We just wanted to create another model for rugged entrepreneurs that could attack an industry that was highly needed in the marketplace.
When we launched bioPURE, being a part of RSS likes to empower entrepreneurs. Our mission at bioPURE is to change the standard of clean. And anytime you embark on a daunting task like trying to change a standard the way something's always been done, a key component to that is education.
The phrase is lifelong learning. If you're not innovating, you're not creating. If you're not creating, you're not doing. And if you're not doing, then what are you doing? So if you're a bioPURE franchisee, you're going to get the best 24/7. You're going to get family support. You're going to get something online, offline, social network. What more could you ask for than someone who has your best interest at heart, their best interest at heart, and the sum of that is big R's for results as opposed for little R's for reasons.
The world is changing, as we all know, and we've been ahead of that curve, and we'll continue to be ahead of that curve.
Some of the older technologies, some of the older chemistries are not going to cut it moving forward. So making sure that we're looking at residual antimicrobials, making sure we're looking at the latest testing equipment that's available for us today to be able to monitor and certify what we're doing is actually working and what we're doing is providing the most premium environment possible for our customers.
This past week, we announced a ribbon cutting, the opening of the headquarters. And we know when we've been in an unusual state of business environment and climate and a pandemic, that there's a recovery that we have to go through. One, recovery from the actual pandemic itself and recovery of the economy. So when you announce a new headquarters in a region in the Appalachian Highlands and the state is just beginning to open, then you have begun the first steps toward recovery.
We've got programs that run from the industrial level where we're training people to have their own bioPURE teams to then have a certified bioPURE program to treat facilities as large as Clemson football or the University of South Carolina football or East Tennessee State athletics. Our goal in it is not only to have them certified with our program services, but also let them market to their customers that they are protecting their customers and their employees with a service that's battling that germ fight every day.
Being bioPURE certified is a badge of honor. It's a badge of honor to let that business owner, not only let the business owner and his staff know, but more importantly, to let that business owner's customers, the people that he relies on to support and feed his business, it's letting them know that that business is doing everything they can to provide the most premium environment possible. They're partnered with a company that has the latest technology, the latest equipment, the latest chemistry to make sure that that business owner is bioPURE certified.
If you see a bioPURE badge in the window, it's going to give you a sense of comfort, a sense of refreshment, a sense of safety. It is another good housekeeping seal, if you will, of this place is not just approved, but it's safe, it's germ-free, and you ought to go there.
The bioPURE team is obviously an incredible team, and it's because it's made up of a bunch of rugged entrepreneurs who are all committed to empowering rugged entrepreneurs and changing the standard of clean.
It's been an absolute pleasure getting to know these companies who strive to keep us safe, healthy, and make our daily lives better. It's important to get to know the people, the hearts and minds behind these fascinating technologies that allow these companies to continue pursuing their very worthy causes. Thank you for joining me on Trending Today, and join me next time as we meet new entrepreneurs and thought leaders from around the world.
Hope that was hot enough for you.
I'm Jana Angel. We'll see you next time.